Hello Libra, it's me Alexandra from Helix Universe. I hope you are well. This is your reading for June 2018, so it's for you if you have your Sun, Moon or Rising sign in Libra. The cards are already laid out because I was doing the reading in my native language first. If you want to see me cutting the deck and spreading the cards, you can visit my Polish channel. You will find the link on the banner of my English-speaking channel. Remember always that these are energies, and energies change. We can work with them, and after all, you are the master of your destiny. Especially that at the bottom of the deck you have the Magician this month. And the Magician can do it all. You can see he has the power. He has all the tools there gathered and the connection with the universe. And he can do everything because nobody told him that he can't. That he cannot. So it's as with great inventions. That somebody invents something because they weren't told that it's impossible. So anything is possible for you, Libra. And you need some independence of the mind, I feel, this month. Right in the middle of your reading, indicating your present situation, you have Five of Swords. One of my least favorite cards in Tarot. It's a difficult energy. The energy when you need to choose which loss is better for you, because there's always loss in this card. You can either gain two swords and lose your friend, or it can be the other way. You can have a friend, still have a friend, but you will lose these two swords, or these three swords, whatever. So there's choice here to be made, but also a recognition of a situation. That there is loss here, and it's inevitable. If we talk about games, we have a kind of games that we call win-win. This is the opposite. This is lose-lose game. So there's no way to win in this situation. There's no way to really gain in this situation. And you need to accept it and still proceed with the situation. And I feel you need to proceed, and it is required of you, because here in the crown of your reading, something coming from above, like inevitable lesson this month, you have Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is a calling of the heart to go further, to leave whatever was serving you on an emotional level, and to move even deeper. You can see the sun is eclipsed here. Or perhaps it's the moon, the new moon. We don't know that, but it's dark. So it's a dark card. It's also a gate card. So it means you're trespassing something. Something is changing here. You are going to the next level if you succeed in this. What I like in this card particularly is that he or she is moving up the stream. So this movement has its direction, and it's to the source of love, to the source of life itself, because water is life in Tarot. It can be the very core of your heart, the very core of your being that is calling you to leave what no longer serves you, because this no longer serves you. The past situation that perhaps brought you to this is Prince of Swords, which is very energetic and quite an aggressive energy. Of course, it's a masculine energy, so the energy of activity, and also it's about learning new things, learning in action. Prince of Swords is very quick-minded. He doesn't think too long over the things he does. He just thinks and then does, or even sometimes in the opposite way. First he does and then he thinks. But there is some momentum here. There's impetus in this card, but it's past you. So perhaps you took some serious and quick action that brought you here to this situation. Perhaps there was something violent happening around you. It can be your energy, but it can be also an energy around you. I feel there's a kind of conflict here. A conflict or some fractions caused by the situation changing. And I see change here as a challenge, because you have the death in a challenge position or the difficulty position. So there is deep transformation going on. And perhaps this whole situation, the need to leave something behind, accepting the losses, is caused by this situation transforming very deeply. And you may have difficulties with letting it happen, or accepting that it's happening, or accepting all the aftermath of this deep transformation here. But where's the challenge? There's also the answer how to cope with it. And how to cope with it, you need to go on. You need to be strong. 10 of Wands means that this is ending. It is the culmination of energy, but also quick resolution. The resolution is coming. 10 is also the end of the cycle. So you need a few more steps up the hill, or up the stream perhaps, although you have many experiences that are quite hard, that are quite heavy on you. You may be very, very tired with this situation. But this card asks you to go on to withstand just a little more of this. And then you'll be free, probably. So I feel this reading is demanding. It's very much focused on swords. As you can see, there are 4 swords in this. Only one major arcana, quite a difficult one, but also the one that promises real change. The Death card. The Death card. One of the most difficult energies. No doubt about it. But still, these cards show that you can do it. You can withstand it. What's your strength? Your strength is 8 of Swords, so swords again. And as you can see, the lady here is tied, but not very tight. And she's blindfolded, but we all know that she can free herself. So you may be well aware of your restrictions. You may be well aware of all the things that encompass you and perhaps don't let you go in the direction you want to go. Somehow it corresponds with this 8 of Cups here. That you are asked to move on, to move up the stream, but perhaps you see yourself as bounded, as imprisoned by these swords. But what's the important thing here to understand is that these swords are your thoughts. And thoughts are reality, but only in one dimension, in your head. You can remove them easily by what you do with your head. So it may be your strength that, yes, you're well aware of your restrictions, but you can also remove what restricts you mentally, because it's only in your head. Your strength may be the ability to move from this imagined prison, to move about these swords, just to break the vicious circle of swords. Because they are quite loose, as you can see. They are sparsely in the ground. You can move through them easily. You can loosen this rope easily. And I think leaving this imagined prison, this transparent trap of your mind, is your strength. You are able to do it. What to focus on? You have Two of Swords. So, swords, swords, swords. Again, she's blindfolded and she's sitting at the junction of the roads. Or bifurcation, is there a word in English like that? So there are crossroads here, and you need to choose one, and you need to go. I think the most important thing here is that you need to choose, and you need to go. You cannot sit here and wait for something to begin. You are the mover. Nobody will do this move for you. You need to free yourself. You need to accept losses, and you need to move on, because you're the magician. Remember that. This month, the energy around you is the magician. So it's enabling you to really take your life into your hands. Okay? As she's blindfolded and she's sitting here, she has no idea what's at the end of these roads. Neither this nor that. But still, if she remains sitting here, she will never know. So choose one, perhaps not the one indicated by the trap of your mind, but the other one, the non-sword one, and go. Nobody can tell you what to choose. The final card in the position of outcome or advice. I feel this is advice, but it may be an outcome as well. Nine of Pentacles. It's in a striking contrast with all the other cards for me. When I look at the overall feeling, when I feel this card, it's so different from all the others. It's mostly white. It's very peaceful. The lady here, she's content. She doesn't have to do anything. She's in her place. It's her garden. She's absolutely and perfectly well with herself, with what she does, with what she has, with where she stands. So if it's an advice, it means you need to first take care of yourself. Perhaps there are people talking to you, oh, you need to do something. You have to do something for me. Oh, you were so aggressive, so now you need to conform. You cannot leave these 8 cups. We were working so hard on this. You cannot move from this situation of 5 of Swords because there will be losses. As I said, there will be losses anyway. So, whichever road you choose here, be sure that you're doing it because of you and your wellness and your well-being. If it's the outcome, it says that whichever road you choose, it will lead you to this garden. Because we don't know. We don't really know where these roads are leading. Perhaps they are, again, merging after some time. But perhaps this road is the shorter one. This one is the longer one. But they still lead you to the place where you're okay with yourself, where you're proud of yourself, very sure of yourself. But you will never get there. You will never get there if you sit here and not make a decision. So you need to make a decision. Focus on it. Whatever you choose is right for you. Whatever is right for you, you choose. Okay, Libra. I know it's a demanding reading. What I can say, not all months are easy. Not all months are joyous and wonderful. It doesn't work like that. And I think you know that. So there will be always challenges on our way appearing. But what's important is how do you cope with it? And here you have some kind of advice how to best cope with it. I hope it resonates. Well, whenever you watch my readings, always take only what resonates. Leave the rest. Remember, this is a general reading, so it doesn't have to resonate. If you need personal advice, email me. My email is in the description below. I wish you a beautiful month. I hope you will be doing great. And see you next month. Bye-bye.